back working on the engine. We got the manifold off and the turbine off that side. We're gonna strip the rest of the stuff off this side, take the intake horn off, fuel filter, heat exchanger, power steering reservoir, and the rest of the wiring harness. And then we're gonna start sizing it up to go in there. Start basically seeing how much we have to cut out of the firewall. And yeah, so we're gonna get all that off and then go from there. I think we're gonna need new core support.
Okay.
Need like an extra foot of frame in the front.
Good thing you know a fabricator.
You know what I will?
Oh, Pete.
Yeah. So right now we can't go any lower because we got our AC compressor gonna interfere with our core support. I think that might be needed.
Oh.
When in doubt, break the sawzall out.
Yep.
Oh, plenty of room now.
That's a nice
Yeah,
cut.
we got an extra 4 inches. May not seem like a lot, but it is.
Yeah, that cheap Chinese crap, I tell you. Okay, we're good.
What are we doing now?
It's
She doesn't just fit.
It's a little bigger than we thought, but it's better than a little smaller, huh?
I'll tell you that.
Is that right?
Yeah, I tell you. That's what she always said.
Next is we're gonna probably, they gave us this nice factory line right here. We're gonna start out.
What is that?
That's the firewall.
The firewall? You're gonna cut the
firewall.
firewall out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it out probably.
It looks pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it fit too well right now, but I got a good picture in my head.
Uh-oh, he's got a picture in his head. Hopefully you can draw it.
Like general things, but like really, it's hard to
You're
cut.
not just gonna go off those lines?
Well, no, it's really hard to cut a curvy line like this, but I'm gonna get it done. Yeah, we're good, dude. I don't even know why I'm marking any more of this. I know what I have to cut.
He's got a picture in his head.
It's part of being autistic.
No, artistic.
Artistic. I'm an artisan.
Have you ever tried something like this before? Or are you just going for it?
Are you qualified?
Yeah, I'm not even qualified to wake up in the morning. Oh, we're there, boy. All right, so we got the cab here. We got a cutoff wheel. I made this rough line.
We're gonna be following that pretty precisely.
But we're gonna start off by just going a little bit, fitting it, and then cutting off more, and then just, it's a slow process.
Big window now. She getting close?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut a little more right here. Okay, so we got the engine in like 1,000 times. We took it in and out. Finally figured out where we want these motor mounts. We got these plates that we're just gonna bolt here and then weld like a tube, an 1.75 inch tube off of this plate to the bushing, and then gusset that all up with some 1/4 inch plate, and then it's gonna land inside here, like pretty much in this pocket on both sides. So we're gonna just clean that up, put an overlay plate, and weld these tabs that I had somewhere. These tabs from Tab Zone. Shout out IMS, shout out Tab Zone. And then these will weld to the frame, and then the bushing gets captured inside.
Sounds good, dude.
High tech.
So I disassembled and took out all the brake lines, and now we're just gonna clean up all this area and get it ready for welding.
I'm tacking these together so I could drill the holes in them.
Drill the holes in them
And so
together? So they're perfectly aligned?
Yeah, and then I'll shape them together too, all as one piece, and then break them together apart, and then bam. So we got the engine out from testing it one more time. We got to notch the cross member right here for the oil pan. It has a little indent for the sump, so we got to get that down to get the engine hopefully like an inch or two lower, because it's sticking out of the hood right now a little bit.
Yeah, we had to do some chopping of the hood, skinning down that inside layer, trying to make room for it.
Yeah, I took that off, and then we finished the landing plates for the engine mount. So that's just there's gonna be a tube welded to that, and then it goes to a bushing that will land on the overlay plates we put in. And yeah, hopefully she fits after that. We're gonna do that and then put her back in.
All right, let's get to it. So we got the engine in, and we got our angle finder on here, and it's sitting pretty much where we want it. So Justin will explain to you where we've cut out and where we're going to need a plate in before we get the engine mounts set into place.
So we cut out the whole cross member, most of it. We're going to plate that in with some overlay plates and gusset it all up. And we also had to cut this out for the pulley. Gonna plate that in also. Same with the starter, but we gotta cut a little more for the starter, but same idea. And then yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so next video, now that we have this in place and we've cleared all the space for it, we're gonna be mounting the trans in the back and finalizing our center measurements and building those mounts from those tabs that we have right here. So that will all be in the next video. Yeah, so remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell us what you think about this, and we'll get back to you with the next video.